Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. There are a number of misconceptions which are found amongst us Muslims regarding the political directives of Islam. One of these misconceptions is that in case Muslims are directed, Muslims who are living in non-Muslim lands, they are directed by law to do something which is, according to their own beliefs, is against Islam, then they must violate these laws, they must break these laws, they must breach these laws. Now, this is not an absolutely right comprehension of what Islam intends to say in this matter. Islam says that whenever we depart to a non-Muslim country, we live there, we know that we live in a contract with them. And honoring that contract means honoring all their laws. And honoring a contract is very important to God. We know that the Quran says, "Awfu bil ahdi, innal ahda kana mas'ula." Keep your covenants, because indeed on the day of judgment you will be held accountable for them. In other words, whenever we move to a non-Muslim country, we are bound by a certain covenant, a certain pledge which we have made with them when we stay there. And a part of this pledge is that we cannot break laws of that country. We cannot create nuisance there. We cannot create a law and order situation there. Of course, if they deny Muslims some basic rights, if they force them to do something which is against Islam, this would be a persecution on their part. We cannot condone that. But on the other hand, Muslims cannot be advised at all. They must be told on the head very clearly that they must not and they cannot violate the laws of that country. If they think that certain laws are making them breach their own religion, or they are making them inducing them to be disrespectful or to not follow their own religion, then of course they should peacefully protest and they should bring the whole issue before the authorities of that area. But if this does not work, then they must not break these laws, and the proper course for them would be to either suffer this persecution or to migrate from that country. Breaking those laws, creating nuisance there at that place, or creating a law and order situation at that place is absolutely an uncalled for behavior, and Muslims must realize this. أقول قولي هذا واستغفر الله لي ولكم ولسائر المسلمين والمسلمات.